Bonnie and Clyde, ride or die, us against the world, dedicated partnership. You have somebody coming in that is going to have your back. The cleanse, detox, ridding negativity, purification. You're getting rid of the things that you need to get rid of so this person can come into your life. It feels like you are detoxing where you need to detox, and you are kind of ridding anybody and anything that is bringing any type of negativity or bad energy into your life. You want to be very ready for this person when they come in. Maybe know that you have a dedicated partnership coming in. It feels like this person has very long-term intentions with you. It feels like this person is kind of like in it to go the long haul with you, in it to win it. They are very invested in your energy, but it feels like they maybe are a little bit cautious or maybe paranoid about coming into you. They are very guarded because of maybe a recent karmic that they've dealt with or a recent situation that they've dealt with that where they learned maybe that they were not being told the entire truth by this person. They maybe thought that they had a pure relationship. They maybe thought that they had something like a Bonnie and Clyde relationship, but this person was dealing with a karmic third party, and it feels like they had like a side piece. They had this hidden lover the entire time that they really wanted to be with. And this kind of really hit this person hard. Like they learned a very hard lesson here about people that they were letting into their energy. Harmony. They have finally gotten some peace into their life. They have finally maybe healed from this situation, from this third party situation that they were involved in, and they finally feel at peace again. They finally feel this happiness, and it feels like maybe that's why they are a little bit guarded and maybe a little bit paranoid about coming into you or making themselves known in your life. This person has gotten very hurt by people. It's gotten very hurt by others in their life that have maybe kept them as a side piece, that have maybe kept them in a situationship that they didn't realize they were in. Extra. They feel like a clown. They know they tried too hard with this person. They know they gave a lot of energy and maybe even like finances to this person, and they feel stupid because of it. But you are somebody that has maybe also dealt with a situation like this. You are somebody that can empathize with them because you have maybe been in situations where you have felt stupid. You have felt like, how could I trust this person? How could I do all of this and give all of myself to this person? And then at the end of it, look like the idiot and like look like the person that was lied to and strung along like for the entire time. They feel very stupid and maybe embarrassed for trying so hard with this person. And it feels like you can empathize with them because you have also felt these things before with people. Like you have also given so much more than you needed to give in relationships because you are a very giving and loving person. And it feels like you are going to help them heal by maybe telling them like your stories, like telling them the things that you have gone through and almost like laughing with them about how stupid you both were or how many lessons you had to learn before you finally got it. Like this person is finding it difficult to find the humor maybe in the situation they have been placed in. And it's okay. Like it's okay to be upset about it, but it feels like you are somebody that can really heal them because you are somebody that finds the funniness in every situation. You are somebody that finds the lightness in situations. You are somebody that finds the humor in situations. And you like to laugh at yourself. You know that you make mistakes. You know that you are not perfect, and you know that you sometimes maybe look stupid or dumb in situations, but it doesn't really affect you like it affects this person. You are somebody that is very much that it's very easy for you to kind of like laugh things off. And this could be because of like how many things you've gone through. Like this could be like you got to a point where you were so upset that you kind of just started laughing. Like the things that you've gone through in life have like pushed you to humor, like that dark humor. And you could be somebody that has like a lot of dark humor because of the things you've gone through. And it feels like that is going to be very healing for this person. That is healing for everybody, like, that ever is in a situation like this. Like, humor and laughter is a very healing energy. And if you are able to laugh at yourself, if you are able to maybe like look at yourself and like point at the situation of like where you messed up and kind of own it, like, it becomes easier. It becomes lighter. It no longer feels heavy. It feels like just another mistake that you've made, because we all make them. We all make them. It's just that maybe this person and you specifically, your maybe humiliation has been in the spotlight. Your humiliation has been for everyone to see. And that's why it's been a little bit harder for you and for this person. But you have learned to kind of like laugh at your pain. You have learned to kind of like find the humor in the things that happen to you in life. Snack. Person has a lot of sex appeal. This person looks like a snack to you. Like, this person takes very good care of themselves. They are very healthy. They are very maybe physically fit. And this person has a lot of sex appeal, and it kind of exudes off of them. They maybe have a lot of people that are kind of like obsessed with them, maybe have like this obsessive energy. Lucky break. Maybe because of this like sex appeal that they've had, they've always been maybe tricked into relationships with people where they thought that maybe they were actually valued, and they thought that they were actually like loved and cherished, and they, in the end, they realized that they were maybe just an object to them. They had been used and abused. Kinky ways. Yeah, they're also a very, very open person when it comes to their sexual nature. Like, they're very curious, and they're open to explore things, and it feels like they have a lot of fantasies and maybe fetishes when it comes to like their sexual desires, or what type of sexual relationship they desire to have with somebody. And maybe these relationships that they had always included something that sexually satisfied them, but there was never any emotional fulfillment. There was never any like reciprocal emotional energy. Like, they were giving both. They were giving overtime, and maybe they were only getting sex back from these people because that's all they wanted. I pulled the lucky break earlier. It feels like this person also just has like very like good and very like lucky energy. Like, it feels like this person has been used for the energy that they give to people. And it feels like this was exchanged obviously during sex, because sex is a energetic transfer between people. So it feels like they always have like this very like pure and very healing and good energy. And it feels like maybe that is why people would be so drawn to them. That is why people would always feel so good coming back to them and wanting to maybe have these sexual experiences with them, because there was a feeling of like knowing that they were lucky, that they were in some way like a pure and healthy person. It feels like this person has maybe been betrayed by somebody that they thought was their person, maybe somebody that they thought was their soulmate, or somebody that they thought they were meant to travel this path with, but they caught them, and they caught them maybe betraying them in some way. Maybe they caught them cheating. Maybe they caught them lying in some way. Because of this, it feels like this person has now been a lot more protective of their sexual energy. They have been a lot more protective of the energy that they give to others. Yeah. And it feels like maybe the person that was in their energy that kind of was using them for like sexual pleasure, it feels like they are now coming back around and trying to get back into their energy, because whoever this karmic chose over them didn't work out. So it feels like they realized maybe how powerful they were, and realized maybe that they were being used in this situation because this karmic came back into their life after something went wrong with the relationship that they were having. And it's almost like the light bulb went on at that moment when this karmic came back into their life for like a rebound, or maybe a temporary filler until they find another person. Yeah, it feels like this karmic was using them as a filler for when they needed attention. and when they needed like good energy to be transferred to them. Spiritually woke and wine and dime. This person is now able to see things for what they truly are. They are able to cut through illusions, and they're able to kind of like detach from their ego, and maybe also detach from like their sexual desires. Like that was very hard for them. It feels like maybe they very much identified with their sexual nature, and it feels like that was what was causing them a lot of pain, and that was what was causing them a lot of confusion in these relationships. And it feels like they are very self-aware now, that they have to be more cognizant of who they give their energy to. And it feels like they want to come in and court you. They want to come in and date you. This person has a lot of passion for you, and it feels like they now see things, and they now are able to see people maybe in the proper light, whereas before they weren't able to. Graduation day, and it feels like you are going to happily accept. It feels like you are going to it feels like you and this person have kind of like learned lessons at the same time, and it feels like you have both acquired this wisdom kind of at the same time. And it feels like now you are both graduating to a higher level relationship. Yeah. It feels like they know that they have like completed something. They know that they have been awakened to something, and they have now started to level up, and it feels like you have also started to level up as well. So this person is going to come in, and they are going to kind of make themselves known and maybe ask you on a date. Yay. All right. If this message resonates with you, comment below, or if you want to get a personal reading with me, link is in my bio.